What is up, guys? Hitting you with a quick turnaround from UFC in London. Just watched Jorge Masvidal knock out Darren Till. That shit had me excited, man. Had me screaming. I got a little worried when Till didn't get up right away. Had to calm myself down. I was glad he was okay, but Masvidal, man, I'm watching it right now on the replay. Put him to sleep. The way game bread does, I guess, man. Woo! But, that fight started off crazy with the unintentional low blow by Jorge right out of the gates. And then I started getting worried a little bit. It didn't look like Jorge's power was affecting Till at all. And Till walked him down, hit him with that left, dropped him. And then, like I said, it didn't seem like Jorge's power was really affecting Till. And that first round really went to Till. But in the second round, Jorge was just mixing it up well. His boxing was clean, his strikes were there, and Darren Till just seemed to get a little comfortable in there in the exchanges. Jorge was coming in really awkward and just caught him clean. Switch stances, hit him with an overhand left, and that was all she wrote. Man, that really topped the card off there. It was an exciting one. I'll go to the next card we have. I will say though, my picks on this card kind of redeemed myself. I almost want to call Bobby and just see what his ass has to say. Out of those three fights I called, two of them I called correct, for the win at least. Let's see if Bobby called these fights. Maybe not. Bro, did you see that KO?
No, son.
Dude, get out of town, bro. I wanted to call to see, dude.
No, I was watching something else.
Ah, fuck it, man. I'll just leave it in the video.
What was it, though?
Dude, Jorge Masvidal coming in after getting dropped in the first round and looking like his punching power just couldn't meet Darren Till's, and then he fucking sleeps Darren Till, bro. Switches stances, overhand left, knocks Darren Till completely out.
Damn, that was your pick. That was your call. You called Masvidal.
Redeeming myself, boy.
Yeah, you're making some good picks now, dude.
I got two of those three. I picked Dominic Reyes. I think I picked Nelson over Leon Edwards, and Leon Edwards got the nod on a decision. And then I called Jorge by knockout but ground and pound, but it did end with ground and pound because he knocked him down, knocked him out, but then got on top of him and hit him a couple more times. Shit, dude, I got you on the phone, but I don't have you on the normal call-in method. But let me set my phone right there and see how this works, dude. Let me see. How do you sound? Alright. You wanna break down next week's card real quick? That's what I'm gonna get into.
Sure.
Alright. I'm just watching here. Oh shit. Hold on 1 second. I'm missing what happened backstage. Hold on 1 second. Because Jorge Masvidal was having his post-fight interview and Leon Edwards walked by talking some shit and he threw like a three-piece at him.
Really?
Hold on. I think Michael Bisping's saying right now, let's all just calm down. It was crazy, like they got in each other's face and Jorge hit him a couple times. But he's like, let's all just chill out. Their emotions were high.
Damn.
shit was crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was crazy, bro.
Like, the antics been crazy lately with
Hold on one second. Hold on a sec. Let me connect you to this bad boy here. Alright. I can hear you. Can you hear me? What?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright, I think that's good right there. Alright, crazy fight card. We're doing a quick turnaround because I was super excited. Where are you at right now?
I'm in Cape.
Where?
Cape Coral.
Your dog sitting?
What?
Your dog sitting?
Yeah.
I can hear him in the background.
Yeah, they're fighting like they're wild beasts.
Alright, dude, so we got Stephen Thompson versus Anthony Pettis at welterweight, which is crazy because Anthony Pettis fought at lightweight, was a champion, then dropped to 145, had a little stint there, and now is after fighting Tony Ferguson in that crazy fight of the night where Tony pulled it out. Tony was coming off that knee, that horrific knee injury. After fighting him, he's jumping to welterweight and fighting Stephen Thompson, which is just a crazy fight to take. But what it says to me, bro, is it just speaks to the core martial arts of Anthony Pettis, because to me, this is him wanting to jump up in weight and take on a pure martial artist and just probably test his skills. And it's that karate mentality where you'll just fight anybody. You know, weight classes don't matter, and that's what this fight kind of is to me.
Yeah, I think that's true. And Pettis, you know, when he first came into the sport, he was all about the highlight knockout, and so it's been a while since he's had a nasty knockout, you know.
And Stephen Thompson's not the kind of guy to try to get you're gonna get a flashy knockout against, but you could
sure. I don't think Thompson's ever really been caught like that, has he?
Not really. What comes to mind first is just when he fought Woodley and got dropped those times, but that's really all that comes to mind.
For sure. So yeah, it's not really the guy. That's the interesting two styles going against each other, you know.
Yeah, it kind of feels also like Anthony Pettis. Not that he's past his prime at all, because the Ferguson fight was amazing, but it just looks like Anthony Pettis having fun towards the end of his career. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I agree. It's been like a huge drop off for him since when he came in, like you said, with him winning the title, and then he just hasn't got back. But like you said, that Ferguson fight was good, so he can still scrap, no doubt. But can he get back to that
winning ways,
stringing some wins together, you know? But I don't think taking fights like this is a good way to string a couple wins together. But I think at this stage in his career, he's going for the classic fight, you know, like Nate Diaz type shit, you know? Title. You're not chasing titles anymore. It's about having those classic fights that everybody's going to remember. And this could be one, you know? You got two interesting fighters coming at each other, two of the more flashy guys as far as style, you know? So.
Yeah, definitely, man. I think you said it beautifully. It's not really the best fight to try to string a bunch of wins together, but it's the kind of fight that I think will remember and he'll remember, you know?
Yeah, no, you're gonna remember, you know, Thompson versus Pettis, you know, doesn't that?
And he will, for his legacy.
Cards like that, you know? It'll be fun to watch. I'm interested in that fight for sure.
This card's pretty fun because there's a couple names there that I really don't know, but there's some that are interesting names. So you start off with J.J. Aldridge versus Macy Barber in the women's flyweight bout. I'm gonna take Macy Barber. J.J. Aldridge, seen her fight before. Hey man, I don't even know what to say about this anymore. Macy Barber all the way, bro.
I like Macy Barber too. Knockout.
Yep. Macy Barber. Knockout, yep. We'll take her. Then we're gonna, then it gets really interesting, man. Luis Pena versus Steven Peterson. And Luis Pena is Violent Bob Ross. He was on The Ultimate Fighter, and I really liked watching him fight. He's a lanky dude for the division, but he's fighting Steven Peterson, who big Superman tattoo on his chest. And I first started seeing this guy when I would YouTube UFC free fights at night, so I could watch a fight as I'm going to bed. And they'll show you like regional fights, LFA fights, old King of the Cage fights, and that's where I saw this guy. And he was in a bunch of scraps. So this guy's game as hell, has been around the block. Steven Peterson's no joke. And Luis Pena did his thing on The Ultimate Fighter, which tends to be on less experienced type guys, and also got a win in the UFC after the show. So this is a good matchup, you know what I mean? For Luis to jump up, or for Steven to say, hey, I'm a dog, I'm an old dog, and I'm here to stay, you know?
Yeah. I like Luis Pena.
Yeah, he's funky, man. He's interesting. Oh no, his last fight was a loss. So 5-1, that was his first loss. Steven Peterson 17-7. I like Luis to bounce back from his loss against the vet. I think Luis is going to prove that he's a guy that deserves to be in the UFC in this fight. I'll take Luis. I'll take Luis decision.
All right. Yeah, I'll go Luis. And then I'm gonna go knockout, third round.
Then we got a flyweight fight. I'm gonna try not to butcher these names. Jussier Formiga, who you know, he's the #1 flyweight in the division. Has fought the who's who of the flyweight. I don't know if he fought Demetrius before he lost his title. But he's 22-5. Last fight was a win. Fighting Division Figueiredo, who has a red stripe in his hair. Looks familiar. But I'm going to have to go with Jussier Formiga. He's just going to keep doing his thing in a division that, unfortunately, nobody pays attention to.
Yeah, I like Formiga too. But yeah, that division kind of definitely losing some. I heard them talking about taking it away and all types of stuff. So
it's unfortunate because the dudes are just so technical, man. And if you understand martial arts and you respect all aspects of it, these guys are technically, the most sound fighters in the world. It's just they're not as exciting. They don't have the knockouts. They don't have the power. So,
yep.
To their credit, these are two guys that are up there in this division. If they put on a crazy, exciting fight, man, they could, it's on all these fighters to make it exciting again,
Yeah, we just need one new star in that division, kind of.
The next fight's pretty exciting too, man. John McDessie, who I believe was on The Ultimate Fighter as well, versus Jesus Pinedo. And all I really know about this fight is John McDessie, man. He comes in and throws down. He gets into some brawls sometimes. Likes to strike. Jesus Pinedo, I don't know too much about him. Last fight looks like it was a win. So I'm gonna take John McDessie just based on familiarity.
Yeah, I'll go with John too.
Trying to catch the post-fight show in the back. I'm watching Michael Bisping and Karen Bryant. Dude, they just during this fight card in London, since they're in England, they inducted Michael Bisping into the Modern Era Hall of Fame.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was awesome. I'm happy for him, man, because I was a fan of him as a fighter, and since he's retired, man, I listen to his podcast every week, Believe You Me, with Louis J. Gomez and Michael Bisping, and he's just, I'm a big fan of him, and his commentary and his analyst work is second to none, man. It's cool to see him doing big things since retiring, and get the credit he deserves, you know.
Yeah, that's good.
But we're looking at the next fight, which I think is the co-main event. Curtis Razor Blades versus Justin Big Pretty Willis, which this is a fun fight, man. Curtis Blades has been on a tear, man. A lot of people think he's right there for a title shot, as do I. He knocked out Alistair Overeem. He did just his last loss, I want to say, bro, was to Ngannou. Let me pull this up. And then you got Big Pretty, who he's 8-0, I think. Yeah, 8-1. So, you know, this guy, don't let his physique fool you, you know. This guy's athletic and can fight.
That's gonna be a good one.
But we're looking at Curtis Razor Blades, man, who is just kind of growing into himself in the UFC. Let me see his record here. Alright, so way back in the day, which was, I think, Francis Ngannou's debut. I'm sorry. It was his debut. And he fought Curtis Blades, and he lost to Francis Ngannou. It was a TKO doctor stoppage due to a cut and swelling. After that fight, he goes on a tear. Beats Cody East, no contest against Adam Milstead. Beats Daniel Almanzariak, beats Alexio Oleinik, beats Mark Hunt, KOs Alistair Overeem, then rematches Francis Ngannou and loses TKO punches. No shame in that. Now he's coming back from that loss to fight Justin Willis. So I think Curtis Blades bounces back, gets it done by TKO.
Yeah, I think so. I'm going knockout.
He's gonna be too much for him. His wrestling.
Curtis Blades, baby.
Yeah, he's gonna drop him, get on top, pound him out. Let's move right on to an exciting fight, dude. As crazy as it sounds, Stephen Thompson versus Anthony Pettis. That's exciting, man. They're both coming off losses. They're both.
It's 5 rounds, right?
Oh yeah, main event.
Nice. I love it. I don't know. This is a hard pick for me. They're two of my favorite guys. I like them both a lot. I can't see Stephen Thompson winning. I mean, I can't see him losing to Pettis. So I'm gonna take Stephen Thompson in the decision, but a really good fight, back and forth, trading some blows, kind of like a shoot fighting match, you know.
Yep. No, I can definitely see it going like that. That's
technical striking 101 type shit. You know, they're gonna be keeping their range and a lot of kicks, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a really fun fight.
Man, do you think I should? You think I should do it, man? You think I should go with another one of those bold predictions?
If you're feeling it, are you feeling it like you did last week? I mean,
I'm feeling it right now, and you know what I'm feeling? I'm feeling like the fight's gonna go how you're saying it's gonna go, but Anthony Pettis is gonna mix it up. He's gonna get him into a scramble, and dude, Anthony Pettis is gonna submit Stephen Thompson. That's the only way Anthony Pettis, I see him winning this fight, is by submission, bro. And I think he's gonna catch him in a rear naked choke and a crazy scramble. He's gonna get his back, sink that choke in fast, and that's gonna be all she wrote.
What round?
Late in the fight.
4th?
Yeah, 3rd or 4th, yep.
Submission. I like it. Good. That's a bold prediction.
Submission in the 3rd round.
Alright. I like it.
Bold predictions. I think it's gonna drag on. It's gonna go like you're saying for a while, and I think Stephen Thompson's gonna start to get the better of Anthony Pettis, and it's gonna make Anthony Pettis have to kind of get wild, and it's gonna end up working for him, and he's gonna get a 3rd or 4th round submission against Stephen Thompson. He's gonna get in a wild scramble, maybe catch one of his kicks, go to take Steven down, and as Steven's getting up, he's just gonna snatch his back. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Boom, and that's our predictions, bro. That's it. I'm glad you picked up. I didn't think you were gonna, bro. And I was feeling it during this fight card. I was like, man, I can do a video right after the fights. If the little one goes to sleep, and she fell asleep right after the main event. So I was like, boom. I'm in the living room right now so that I can see the dang TV. But oh yeah, they're talking about the altercation now, but I'll catch it all on YouTube later.
Alright, you know, I'm gonna check out this them Masvidal.
Yeah, check that out, bro. Check out the highlights now, man. It was awesome, but I'm gonna get out of here.
Realize it was going on early in the day. I thought it was like a late night thing.
Oh, neither did I, man. Neither did I until I think I was on Facebook. Well, it starts at 1, and I was like, 1, and I was like, yeah, that's right there in London. So that's what it was, man. I've been watching it all day.
That's badass.
But alright, man. I'm gonna jump off of here, bro. I'll get this thing edited quick and up on YouTube.
Alright, man.
Dude, we're getting views, man. We get in the double digits sometimes on our predictions and our reviews. And Thursday's thoughts, it's been getting double digits soon. So hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, leave us a comment. What the heck are your picks? Let us know. We'll talk to you soon. Peace.
Cheers.